What's good, all you the Who Dat Nation? It is the one and only Who Dat Davis here for you. If you don't know, you will know that over here we bleed black and gold until we are dead and cold. Now let's break it all down. The official new intro from yours truly on the up and coming Black and Gold Breakdown. It is still the S.O.B.G podcast over here. I haven't gotten around to updating my channels and everything because I've been so busy on IRL and it's actually insane. But we do have quite a bit of news today in terms of Saints transactions. What kind of news is that? Have you been living under a rock? Well, let's go ahead and get into it. Starting with the Saints officially extending safety slash special teamer JT Gray to a 2-year, $4 million extension with $2 million being guaranteed. Now, JT Gray is someone that is an impact player on special teams. He is an excellent gunner. He makes plays. He flips the field. He is one of those guys that is around the ball on special teams, whether it's in the punting or the punt return. So him getting extended, that's a smart move by the Saints. It actually creates a little bit of cap space. And speaking of creating cap space, they have officially restructured David Onyemata's contract, in which case the Saints save $4.34 million against the cap. Now, shouts out to David Onyemata for taking that restructure to help the Saints out. He has always been that guy that has been developing year in, year out. He had a big year last season. So that's two key guys already that don't have to worry about getting cut or getting, their contracts terminated or anything like that. They are in it for the long haul, especially David Onyemata, because he signed, I believe it was a 3-year extension just this past 2020 season. So shouts out to those two, and congratulations to JT Gray for getting that extension. Well deserved, my man. Well deserved. Now, here's where it gets a little crazy. It was just announced from about 10 minutes ago from the time this video started. The tight ends of Josh Hill and Jared Cook, their terminations have been official per NFL Transaction Wire, and Nick Underhill confirms it. Jared Cook and Josh Hill have officially been cut from the New Orleans Saints. Now, Jared Cook is not a surprise to any of us in the Saints. It's been well overdue at this point. Jared Cook just played himself out the door, and if you're following me on my Facebook page, then you will see that I have noted that time and time again. But what is a surprise to me is Josh Hill has been cut. Now, the Saints saved $2.5 million against the cap in cutting Josh Hill. But I honestly am very surprised. Josh Hill is a long-standing Saint. He has been an excellent blocker. He is the effort guy. But unfortunately, that's just how things have to roll when you're trying to get underneath that hellacious cap. You want to see some veterans go. Josh Hill just ended up being a cap casualty at this point. So wherever Josh Hill goes, he's got support and love from yours truly. I've always loved watching Josh Hill in the blocking game. But what does that mean for the Saints going forward? That means big fish. Big fish Adam Trautman is officially the tight end number 1, the TE1 for the Saints. Congratulations to Adam Trautman. Your number is now up going forward. Let's hope you make the most of it, my man. And you know what? Let me go ahead and give a little quick rundown of what Adam Trautman did last season, even though it was minor. Adam Trautman rated number 1 in terms of blocking tight ends in the 2020 season. Blocking tight ends in the 2020 season. That is better than George Kittle. That is better than Travis Kelce. That is better than Greg Olsen. That is better than Josh Hill. That is better than Everett over there in Los Angeles. Better than everybody. Everybody. A rookie posting number 1 among all tight ends as a blocker. Adam Trautman must have really, really impressed everybody if they're cutting Josh Hill. You know what I mean? So, but that presents a problem, right? Because now there's no reliable tight ends currently on the roster to complement Adam Trautman. So, what are they supposedly going to do? Well, they had an interview with tight end Brevin Jordan, the tight end out of Miami. He could be a third round steal or even a second round if they want to go that far. Brevin Jordan said skill set, it definitely complements what Adam Trautman is able to do in terms of, you know, pass catching and run blocking. And Brevin Jordan can be that guy that can get vertical. He can post up in the red zone. He's a good red zone tight end. So the Saints have the options. They also could potentially, and I'm just spitballing here, so don't mind me. The Saints could also potentially look at signing tight end Kyle Rudolph, who was just cut from the Miami Dolphins yesterday. Not Miami Dolphins. Excuse me. The Minnesota Vikings. Kyle Rudolph has been cut yesterday from the Minnesota Vikings. They could sign him out of free agency, provided he doesn't go anywhere else. So the Saints have their options, but it is official that Adam Trautman is tight end number one for the Saints. Congratulations, Adam Trautman. My condolences to Josh Hill. I'm pretty sure he didn't expect to get cut. But in terms of Jared Cook, I appreciate your 2 years, my man, but you were going to be a free agent anyway, you know what I mean? And you kind of played yourself out of New Orleans. I hope for you to be the best wherever else. You know what I mean? You're only 33 years old. Tight ends have been in the league longer. See Greg Olsen before he officially retired. But yeah, man, I got respect for both, especially Josh Hill, long-standing tight end. Jared Cook, like I said, wherever you go, I hope the best for you, but you just can't stay here, man. Gotta go, man. But JT Gray getting that extension, well deserved. David Onyemata, shout out to him for getting that contract restructured to help the Saints out. The Saints have cut around 8 to 9 million so far. I'd say around 7 million. Around 7 million so far in terms of total cap space. David Onyemata's 4.34 million. Josh Hill's 2.5 million. So that's around 7 million right there in terms of total cap space they have cleared today. They are making moves. They are going to get under this cap without losing too many of their veterans. And the people they do end up having to cut, they can easily replace in free agency or in the drafts, which I assume is going to be used to draft a tight end, a younger tight end, because you have to get younger at that position now that your veterans are gone. Or we put it in another way, they really could look at, Kyle Rudolph. You know what I mean? He's a veteran. He can block. He can get up there in the pass catching game. He can supplement what Adam Trautman is able to do. So the sky's the limit. The sky's the limit for the Saints at that tight end position. Other than that, that's all the shakedown for the breakdown. That's all the shakedown for the breakdown in terms of today's Saints transactions. Any other news, you can just hit up my Facebook page at facebook.com/stateofblackandgold. Whenever I get the time, I will update everything as I promised you. I will update, the YouTube channel with a new intro. Eventually before the 2021 season officially starts. Probably around, I'd say before the NFL draft at the latest. So until later, guys, I will always keep you guys updated on all things Saints news. And as always, we bleed black and gold until we're dead and cold. I'll see y'all next time. And if you end up having a comment down below, man. Let's go ahead and talk about this. What do y'all think about all these moves the Saints have made today? Especially cutting, the likes of Josh Hill. What did you think about cutting Josh Hill? That's an eye-opener for a lot of people, right? Can't wait to talk about it with you guys. I'll holler at y'all later.